Love, so many things I've gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you'll look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change in love. So many people use your name in vain, love. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray, love. Through all the hurts and pains and ups and downs, love. Woo, I love that song. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, oh, oh. Many days I long for you, wanting you, hoping for a chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, for your feel. Hey, what's going on, baby? What's happening on this Saturday? What's happening on this Saturday? Oh my goodness, I am kind of tired today. I had my grandkids this all last night. What live? What live is a train wreck, babe? Mine? Is it? Oh Lord. Yeah, well, you got two free running trains. Let me shut up. Okay. Hey, boo. Hey, mama. What's happening? You have two hurt people trying to have dialogue. It's not gonna happen. You have two hurt people trying to have a dialogue. As much as I love Larry, Larry can't interview right now. He's not even in a mental space where he can interview. I love him to pieces, but he's not in a space where he can interview another hurting individual. And they're going to talk over each other. And they're going to, the Bible says, let the strong bear the infirmities of the weak. You first got to be strong in order to bear another weak person's infirmities. But you cannot be the blind leading the blind. I hate to see that. I hate to see it, but I it's all good. Yeah. Miss Gina, I love you so much. Do you know, Miss Gina, I am 12 away from 200. Tell the Lord thank you. 12 away from 200. And all the people that I've been subbing, that I sub from your, I'm looking at your name like you can see me, girl. That's so crazy. I'm looking at my chat on the side and I'm looking at it, at your name as if charged to my head and my heart. Anyway, so girl, girl. Hey Cynthia, I love you. Come back and tell me what's going on. Hopefully it'll change, Cynthia. So hopefully it will change, baby doll. I hope so. But yeah, you gotta consider back to what I was saying to Cynthia. You gotta consider, you can't have the blind leading the blind because they'll all fall in the ditch. I'm not saying anything negative, Larry, because I know you're gonna see this at some point. You can't be hurt and not healed from your hurt before you try to minister to somebody else that's hurting, unless you are trained to do so. And at this point right now, you got a lot of healing to do, Larry. You can't, how are you going to conduct the interview with somebody else that's been victimized by the same people you were victimized by? Or let's say allegedly, because I wasn't there, but I mean, according to the rep, yeah, they want him in jail, and it's unfortunate that he's gonna mess around and say something incriminating, and I hate that because I know he's hurt. You understand? First of all, his feelings are legitimate. Okay, his feelings are legitimate because, okay, I'm speaking from his perspective because I don't know anyone else, but from his perspective, he made friends. Valid, right? He made friends with people, and he trusted them, and he let his guard down, and he was comfortable enough to say whatever, thinking that it will forever be within that circle of friends. Okay, that's text messages, pictures, whatever went on back and forth, or to this one or to that one, or however it may go. He trusted that whatever it was, it would not be misconstrued. That would just be amongst them. And exactly, his trust was betrayed. So his feelings are legitimate. To go add insult to injury and pour salt into an open wound, his daughter was drug into this. And then he became a mockery. You know what I'm saying? He was already coming off of the carpet on my wall. And that was a funny little beef. They were going back and forth with each other or whatever, but it wasn't doxing and all this other kind of craziness. And then to be made fun of on top of that, then to lose your job, and then I don't know, your marriage be in jeopardy. And I can see that causing a person to almost, and then what you call it, the papers. You know what I'm saying? The restraining order or whatever it was. For those papers to be filed against him, I can see it being crazy. His feelings were PPO. There you go. I can see it being crazy. I can see it. I can understand it. But I gave him a pat on the back because he went and sought therapy. But you can't sit in one therapy session and be healed. It's going to take more than that. The only ultimate healer that I know that can heal you in one point of contact, and that's Jesus. You know, he's the only person that I know can take some spit, make mud out of it, put it on somebody's eyes, and they can see. Or he can only take somebody being lowered through a ceiling and heal them from death. Or he can talk to some death cloths and say, hey, let him go. Rise, come forth. That's the only person I know that can do something instantaneously. So it's going to take him a minute to heal. You understand? So for him to be talking to Mother Beverly is going to further inflict the same pain. And now by familiar spirit, both of those spirits are going to attach to one another, and it's going to further intensify the impact that it has on each of them. So we're going to have two hurting people hurting even more. You know what I'm saying? And the progress that Mother Beverly was getting is going to regress, and so is the progress with Larry. He needs to take some time from social media or whatever, go to talking about football or something like that, give us some who gonna win the Super Bowl kind of plays or World Series kind of play, and leave this alone. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just leave it alone. You know, he was challenging Brother Jay to writing a book and all this other stuff. Go write your book. Go do what you got to do. Do a shut in, do a close in. You understand what I'm saying? But doing this, and they're gonna they're gonna tear his tail up. Soon as that interview is over, it's gonna be like spam all over YouTube. You're gonna see memes, you're gonna see videos, you're gonna be clips, you're gonna have oh my God, they're gonna change. Oh, it's just gonna be terrible. And I feel bad for him because that's gonna also include, and then they're gonna make fun of that. They're gonna make fun of that. I don't know. It's just crazy. You said what you say? You said I'm wondering if he's seeing a Christian counselor or clinical therapist. A therapist wouldn't agree with him still here with it. A therapist wouldn't agree with him. Still, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. I'm a Christian counselor. Not only do I have a degree in psychology, but I also have certification in biblical counseling. So the part about Bonnie, I don't know about Bonnie, but because you said that, biblical counseling would really help him if he were to continue to be kingdom minded. But if he's not kingdom minded, if he is carnal minded, then a clinical therapist is going to be best. Only because, he's got to listen to whoever he goes to. It's not going to make a difference. If he goes to a Christian counselor and they give him the homework and they give him things to think about in the scriptures and stuff, what not to read, he's got to follow through that. There you go. So whatever you give them, they have to follow. And I know that also clinical behavior, they give you homework as well. So if they give you homework either way, you got to follow it. If they give you or advise you to fall back from social media for a while because you're just inflicting more pain on yourself, you got to do that. But if he's not going to listen to anybody, how many times have we all typed, Larry, that's enough. Larry, stop. Please, baby, stop. This, that, and the other. And because of the hurt, the pain in him speaks to him more volumes than we can. So he's gotta stop, and every time he think to say something, draw back and listen. Because I'm pretty sure just like that voice that's overpowering him and tell him to fight back, there's a still quiet voice in him saying, I am God. Be still. Let me handle this. Peace. Be still. Stand back and know that I am God. See, because God's voice is so still and so quiet, they let you know that God moves. It's silence, but his power is impactful. You can visually see what he's doing. But yeah. Said hopefully. What'd you say, Cynthia? Hopefully he's not non-compliant. He is. You know he's non-compliant. Because he's back at it. I can guarantee you that therapist told him to stay off of social media. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that he said they probably tell him to stop talking about it. I can guarantee you. That's what I would do, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Cynthia? Miss Gina? Wouldn't you? And thank you for agreeing, Miss Gina. Wouldn't you? Okay. That would be the first thing I say. Number one, stop talking about it. Every time you want to talk about it, talk about football. Pick up a book. Read the scriptures. I give you some homework. Give me 10 scriptures that will encourage you in times like this. I want the scripture. I want the address to where they're located. And I want you to give me a small paragraph on what that scripture means to you. And every time this situation starts bothering you, I want you to read these 10 scriptures. Out of the 10, I want you to take 2 of those and memorize them and be able to quote them and tell me when you come back why you picked those 2 scriptures. That'll keep him busy. But I guarantee you he's not doing what it was suggested for him to do. Because if he would, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now because it's going to hurt him. I don't even want to see it because I know Goodwill is going to be, he probably not going to keep the live. Probably not even going to keep it. Oh, but guess what? Somebody's recording it, downloading it, and going to be right back at him tomorrow. And I hate it. I hate it for him. I hate it for him. What I want to see Larry do is I want to see Larry be the man of God that he showed in all them pictures. I want to see him be that man of God that goes to the altar and falls on his face and allows God to order his steps. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standing in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in that law does he meditate both day and night. That's what I want to see. Everything okay, you said, yes, that's right. Miss Gina said that's right. And Cynthia, what you say? Right? Everything he says is it's being saved. And they will probably chop it up and make, make something nothing out of it. I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry for him. His relationship with his daughter is ruined. His body gonna take for her to mature first, for her to be able to say, okay, this was some bull. It shouldn't have been. And no. Do I think any of this mess was right? No. I think it was absolutely wrong. I think all parties involved were wrong. It makes me even look at Vonnie Vaughn in a different light. Anytime you put ministry or evangelist or anything like that in front of your name, in front of your title, people are looking for you to walk circumspect. People are looking for you to walk according to what you're confessing to be. But if you say one thing and you do something totally contrary, if Vonnie Vaughn is truly an evangelist, and if the group TSCC is truly guilty of all the things that they've been accused of, she had no business mixing and mingling with that group. What fellowship have light with darkness? None. Absolutely none. So if this group is all that is said for it to be, and Vonnie Vaughn is what she's confessing to be, that's like oil and vinegar. It don't mix. They shouldn't even be intermingling together. She should be somewhere repenting and turning from her wicked ways. If this is in fact all true. If this is all true, then this is what she needs to be doing. I don't know her. I don't really pay attention to her videos. I don't watch any of them, to be honest with you. I have popped in every once in a while, just if it was live, just to see what was going on. But when I found out what was going on, I'm out. Because I don't have time for the foolishness. I don't have time for the foolishness. I'm not about to get down and get grimy with these people. I don't have time for that. I just need to know when y'all turn on Mama Sis-Lo's channel, that she likes to have fun. I might roast and gag a little bit, make a few little jokes, this, that, and the other, but you'll never hear me talking under somebody's clothes and all this other. It's not my job. It's not my job. As a woman over 50 years old, I should have been known better. Okay, I'm 52, going on 53 years old. Okay. I have children in their 30s now. I have grandchildren that know this page. And my grandbaby often comes in looking good, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. This, that, and the other. So she's popping in and watching my videos and stuff. Now, how would she feel If she came over to visit me and I'm on and she look up on my computer and I got up somebody's personal business, somebody's background, or I'm talking about somebody, or I'm finding dirt on somebody, she would be like, "Well, grandma," and she's very intelligent for 8 years old. Grandma, and she understands. Well, what is that for? Are you working on a case, or are you trying to help someone do something, or? But grandma, you know what I'm saying? Now, I couldn't explain that. I couldn't explain that. And I don't see myself digging and delving in anything that would tear down another individual. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it. If I'm trying to correct someone, and that's what I need everybody to know. Don't retract your messages, baby. Anything you write, you okay. Anything you write, you okay. So don't retract your statements unless you cussing me out or something like that. Don't retract your statement. But I can't do it. I can't do anything to intentionally. If I think I hurt your feelings, I'm gonna ask you to forgive me publicly and behind closed doors. But I just don't understand how. Oh, okay. I don't understand how people will, do the things that they do. I don't understand that. I just don't get it. I don't get the purpose of it. You want to, why? Why? If that's too much time and energy doing something negative, what do you get out of it? A evil fulfillment of pleasure. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with God. God ain't satisfied with it. It's not edifying to his kingdom. It's not going to bring nobody to Christ. And it destroys your witness. It destroys your witness. If I come to you, Cynthia, if I come to you, Miss Gina, and say, "Oh, I'll pray for you. I'll pray with you. Send me your number so I can pray with you." You would be, okay, baby, you would be more willing to send me your phone number so we can pray together, right? If I were to say the Lord gave me a word for you, you would be able to accept it if I gave it to you. Because I have not destroyed my witness by saying one thing and living another in front of you all. Whatever I do on here, I can do in front of anybody else. The things that I get back, you'll see me getting involved in situations and things on YouTube and conversation about things that really bother me, or celebrity news or something encouraging. Every once in a while, you'll see me cracking a joke about something like that, but it's never going to be something to tear anybody down. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I'm held accountable to that. And if somebody goes and they turn their hearts away from God, that blood is on my hands. I'm not about to do it. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to stick to what works for me and what God calls me to do. I get on here and roast and gag, hum a few little bars or something like that, play with y'all and laugh and joke, keep the conversation going, but that's as far as I'm going. Deshaun, what is that, baby? What's going on? Why is he barking like that? Because I came over there and sat next to Grandma. Okay, well, don't do it then, because you agitating me. But I don't know. I don't know, Gina. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I just feel really bad. I really feel bad for him. I feel bad for Mother Beverly. I feel bad for the people that have had nervous breakdowns behind this foolishness. It's just too much. But anyways, to God be the glory. Back to you, Miss Gina. Thank you for your Oh my goodness. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget. I need it, need it, need it. Okay? Okay. But Miss Gina, I thank you. I appreciate you. You have a beautiful heart, a loving heart. And I pray that God will give you everything that your heart desires for you and your babies. I pray that God will bless you with an abundant life because you are such a giver. And I thank God for you. I thank God for you. And I want to get my numbers up so I can do a networking party and have enough people to invite. So everybody at network, come over and network. That'll be beautiful. It's coming soon, though. It's coming soon, and I thank God it's coming real soon. So, well, I didn't come to stay long. I've been over here longer than I intended to stay, but I'm gonna go so I can take care of my baby. It's time for her to get wound down and get ready for bed. So I'm gonna run in here a couple minutes. I took a little break after feeding and cleaning up and whatnot. So I'm gonna go in here and finish doing what I gotta do. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody watching the replay, I love you on purpose. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't say goodbye. I say later for now. Why? Because goodbye is too permanent. So later for now, my sugars.